Hello, hi everyone. Welcome to this live webinar slash workshop on how to learn how to use magic fields. Very happy to have you with us after the lunch break so that you can get much more details on how you're gonna empower those magic fields inside of your folk workspace to make the most out of them. We know it can be a bit tricky. The AI is something a bit new for everyone. And we just want to give you some great examples and keys on how to successfully enter the best prompts to make sure that you can easily enrich the data that you have inside of your CRM the best way possible. I'll just do a very quick intro back on why we've launched those magic fields a few weeks ago and what it is exactly. And then the idea is to go through and unveil the library of prompts that we've been working on the past weeks so that you can have tons of examples, examples that have been curated by the community, by you guys. We're definitely going to inspire from the best prompts that you're asking within Folk. And we're very happy that if you have any ideas and that you want to suggest those ideas, feel free to do it so that we can make sure this library will be lively, sorry, and that we can add as many prompts as possible so that everyone can know and easily find what they're looking for. Also, very quickly, if you guys have any questions during the demo, feel free to ask anything in the comments and we'll make sure to try to reply to you during the live. All right, let's go. So yeah, as you know, as you must know, we launched the magic fields a few weeks ago. And those magic fields are basically AI-powered fields whereby combining the data that you already have within your CRM and the AI, you can basically ask for anything in order to enrich information inside of your CRM and be even more efficient in automating those things. We're building an intelligent CRM, and that's why we wanted to launch those magic field that was really part of this whole intelligent CRM. As you know, today we have lots of automations so that you can work as fast as possible with the sync from Gmail, Outlook, the enrichment. We have some intelligent insights as well with the strongest connection, last interaction field, the campaign analytics. And all of that is also made for you to reach out to your contacts in an intelligent and smart way with ultra personalized email. And you will see during this demo that by using magic fields and making great requests to the AI, you will be able to insert those magic fields inside of your campaigns and make like really, really great and super customized campaigns to reach out to your prospects, investors, clients, candidates, and so on. So yeah, basically, there is a few, like a lot of possibilities regarding magic fields, and it's easy to get lost. And we've tried to summarize sort of like the 5 different use cases where you're going to be able to use magic field to request for different type of things. The first one is one way of using magic fields is for you to help you easily clean up the data that you already have within Folk. How does that work? For example, let's say you just downloaded a list of prospects that you found it somewhere, and first name and last name are not correctly added, and you want to capitalize first name and capitalize the last name so that you can reach out the right way after that. That's something that you can do with the AI to clean up the information and format the information the way you want inside of Folk really easily. Another use case with magic fields is the ability to categorize information. thanks to the AI. For example, and we'll have a look during the demo at this specific use case, you could easily categorize your contacts by the role they are applying for, just based on their job title. And this way you can then tag them knowing that they're applying for this type of role or this type of role, like super easily. It's also really great for finding and enriching information whenever you want to find more information, for example, of investment funds that you might work with in the future. This way you can find the revenue of the company. You can find where is the company located, what's the main competitors of that company, the description of the company. So any information that is going to be important to you after to be ultra personalized in your email campaigns. And that comes to another use case where magic fields are really, really great to generate messages. It can be generating an entire email. For example, if you want to create a first sourcing email that is going to be super personalized for each candidate that you're recruiting, it can be super easy. It can be also creating an investor update using all the information that you have on your company to make this update super customized. And the last use case is regarding translation. You can also use Magic Field to translate any information that you've done. An email, for example, if you want to write both in English and in French, and make sure that the message will be perfectly targeted to those people, you can also use Magic Field to translate any messages. So how does that work? So basically in Folk, the way it works, and I'm gonna go now in the demo time. I think that's what you guys are waiting for, so let's not waste time. I'm gonna share my screen with you, show you lots of examples on how you can use Magic Field, and most importantly, how you can write the perfect prompt. It always starts by writing a prompt. And basically, what is a prompt? A prompt is the instruction, the request that you're going to ask to the AI for the AI to find what you're looking for. And basically, the more precise you will be in what you ask to the AI, the more data that you will use, the more better results you will get. And we're going to jump into that just now. So I'm going to share my screen with you. Just bear with me a minute, and here we go. All right, so maybe just to come back on the very basic. So how to create a magic field inside of Folk. So in each of your database, as you know, you can create custom properties on your contacts so that you can tag them, you can assign them to someone in the team, and add any extra information that is important to you and that is relevant. And now in those fields that you can create, custom properties, you also have the ability to create magic fields. And when you will create this new column, you will be required to write your prompt. And that's what we're going to have a look at together so that you can know how to write the best prompts and give you ideas on what you could ask to the AI to make your work the most efficient possible when you're working in your CRM. So as you can see here, you just enter at the place where you can describe and ask for basically anything. There is no limit in what you can ask. And just below in purple, you can see variables. So this is the data that you already have in Folk on your contacts, like basic information such as their first name, last name, their job title. And by using this information inside of your prompt, this is going to make your request super precise and super personalized when you're going to generate a message or ask for anything. Let's jump into a few examples. Here, I'm in a candidate group. So this is a basic recruitment process where I'm sourcing candidates and I want to put them in a recruitment flow, basically. So as you can see here on the left, I have a bunch of potential candidates and their names are really not in a great format. So if I want to use this data in writing an email to them, this doesn't really look good. So the third thing that I want to do is that I want to make sure I can format their first name and last name the right way, so that when I will reach out to them, it will be great. So I prepared a prompt here, and we're going to review it together. So here I just very simply ask to the AI to change the formatting of the first name and the last name, adding only a capital letter for the first letter. And then, so that it's super precise, I'm asking the AI to provide me in the answer just the first name and the last name as the answers with the right formatting. So let's go for it. I'm going to select a bunch of candidates, as you can see. Then I'm going to start generating the data. So as you can see, like magic, first name and last name have been correctly computed with what I requested. And then I'm going to be able to just copy paste this here, so that I'm now going to use the right information. So this is cleaning data, an example of how to clean data. Another example, as I was saying before, is the ability to help you categorize your contacts and easily tag them. So for example, here on those potential candidates, I have their current job title, and I want to organize them on the potential roles they would be applying for my company. So here is another example of prompt where I'm trying to be super precise to get what I'm requesting. So here I'm asking the AI to categorize the job title. So it's going to be based on the information that I have on their job title in one of the following categories. So these are categories I chose myself because these are potential roles inside of my company. And I'm asking again here, those little sentences that you can add is just to make sure that you will get the right answer within the AI. So only respond with the category and don't add a full stop. So let's go for it. Sorry, let's go. So this is going to generate a bunch of roles people are applying for. So tech, operation, sales, and so on. And same here. Now I can just translate this column into a tag column so that my candidates will be tagged. And I can then use this information to filter them, reach out to them, and follow up on the whole recruitment process. Another type of use case that I mentioned before is about enriching information as well. And here I want to understand where those candidates, which industry those candidates currently work for, so that I can understand, get a few analytics on the people that I'm currently sourcing for my recruitment flow. So again, here we can see the prompt, very basic, this one. I'm just asking in which industry is operating, and I'm using company name, so the company. Just reply with the industry, no full stop. So I'll do the same, come here and generate the industry of the companies that you can see in this column. And same here, if I want to translate this column as a tag, I can just copy and paste this column in a tag column to make sure that then I can filter on this column and go in my recruitment workflow. We've been talking about generating emails, and I think this one is really amazing because you can make super personalized emails for every candidate. Here, I just want to start contacting those potential candidates with a first sourcing email. So same here, I'm going to ask a prompt and I'm going to go a little bit more in details in what I'm asking because I want something super precise and super personalized for each candidate that I'm going to reach out to. So here I'm asking, write the body of a recruitment email to first name that is currently working at company name as job title to express interest in their profile for a potential position at full company. And then you can also tell the AI how you want this email to look like. If it has to be professional but relaxed, super professional, informal, very formal. That's really up to you. And let's go. Might take a little bit more time to generate all those emails, but then you're going to say that's really magic. And that's a field that you're going to be able to use in our email, in our message feature, so that you can get an email that is super customized and super personalized for each candidate that you're going to reach out to. Okay, it's working now. So let's go, for example, to this one. Dear Damien, I recently came across your profile on Chubby Paper, and I'm impressed with the accomplishment you've achieved, and so on. I'm not going to go over all of it. What's really nice here is that if you don't agree with everything and you want to make it a bit more personal, this is just to inspire you, you can just come here and edit whatever you want to edit to make it really look like the way you want here. And the last one is regarding translation. So here I have information regarding the native language of my potential candidates. And because I want to do something super targeted and super custom, I want to send them the first sourcing email in their own language. So here, very basic, just going to ask to translate the sourcing email that we just created in the right language according to the column that I call native language. And let's go. And it's going to generate the exact same email as we just did, but in the right language: French, Italian, German, English, and so on. So it's really, really, really great and really magic. And we're just going to go really quickly after in the message feature. So as you know, with Folk, you can send ultra personalized campaigns in bulk to a whole list of contacts by making your email super customized and super personalized by using Folk variables to make sure that it's going to be super custom. So the generation is coming, which is great. We're having French, we're having German here, and Spanish there, which is really cool. So now if I just go to message all, let me just show you how you're going to be able to use this information. Just by typing the slash here, you can get access to all the variables that you have within Folk, and of course, the magic field ones. So if you want to use your sourcing email, it's just going to be able to use this variable here, and then it will automatically update with the right email for every candidate that you're going to reach out to. Let's go in another use case. Just want to show you a bit more, like a few more prompts so that you can really understand how you're going to be able to write those prompts and how you can make sure to be super efficient and ask what you're looking for, basically. Here, I'm in a little bit different use case where I'm managing funds for a potential fundraising, and I want to get a bunch of information on the funds that I'm targeting to understand who they are and how I can reach out to them for my fundraising process. So the first thing that I'm going to do, very basic, but this is going to be really useful after for the other prompts, is that just here, I just want the AI to find the right website link of this company, and then we're going to be able to use this information in the other prompts to make it super precise. So here, just find the website URL for company, name of the company, and I'm asking to only add the URL link. All right, let's go for it. Yeah, so just got all the links for the companies. So now based on that, what I want to know is where this fund is located in the world. So I want to get the HQ of this company. So here I'm asking for the company address of company, name of the company, whose domain name is website, so that we can be super precise. We want to add the website of the company and not just the name of the company, so that it's going to be able to find the right information. Then in the answer of that, I just want the location. I don't want more information. And I'm just saying that if it's not available publicly, to respond with not available. And we're going to generate again here. And we're going to get the HQ, Boston, Paris, London, UK, and so on. And then again here, if I want to translate this column into a tag column, that's something that I can do super easily by just copy and pasting this column into the other one. Now we're going to enrich a bit more information on those companies. We want to get a bit small description of what they do to understand exactly who they are. So we're going to ask for the company description. And again, here I'm adding the website as a variable so that we can be super precise. And for the two last one, and those one are super, super interesting, we're just going to jump into even more details than just basic information as we just saw, like URL, HQ, description. Here, what I want to know is I want to find the general partners of those forms so that I can know who they are, and potentially then I can go and source them and reach out to them. So here, what I'm asking is find the main employees that work at company name, which domain name is the company website as always. And I want the AI to respond only with the first name and last name of those employees. All right, let's go for this one as well. And this is going to find me like the most important employees for each font. And then I can just go on LinkedIn, look for them, add them with the folk extension from LinkedIn, and then reach out to them. It's as easy as that. Here you see we get a bunch of employees for each font that as we requested. Now, last information, still enrichment. I want to know what's the total investment those companies have made in the past, so that I can understand how big they are and how potentially they could be a great fund to reach out to for my own fundraising. So again, here, we're going to ask for the AI to find the total amount invested in other companies from the investment fund, which website is, and I want the AI to only add the amount. All right, let's go for it. And yes, we're getting this information as well here. And then starting from that, by just writing the right prompt and then just a few clicks, I have a crazy database with a lot of information that I can start using the best way to do my fundraising process and to reach out to potential investors for my fundraising process. Okay, so that's most of it for me. I don't know if we have any questions, or maybe people that were suggesting a few prompts that they want us to showcase. So Richard is asking what a main employee. So in this case, I asked for main employee because I think it was a generic way. But we could have asked as well for the general partners, for example. You can basically ask for anything. Hey, Bruno, thanks. Who is saying great integration example with LinkedIn. Yeah, it's like the flow is really great because you can look for the people of a company, and then once you get the names super easily with the AI, you can just go look for them in LinkedIn and then really add them into Fold with the extension just in a few clicks. So everything is like a life cycle, basically. All right. Do we have any more questions? Any more suggestions? So we have one from Johan. Is it GPT-4 behind? That's a great question. So we're using OpenAI, so GPT integration. We're currently on the version 3.5, and we'll definitely improve to the version 4 as soon as it will be out of beta from GPT, so that we can integrate version 4 in Folk. So the idea is that we're going to follow GPT and OpenAI version so that we can stay up to date as much as possible. We have one from Teresa. Can you have a magic field post multiple responses? I think so. I'm not sure to entirely understand the question, but for example, let me just share my screen again. I don't know if that's going to reply to your question, Teresa, but for example, in this question where I was asking for the men employees, I was able to find multiple answers of multiple employees of the company. So I would say yes, but I'm not entirely sure I'm correctly understanding the question here. So really great question from Daniel. Can we keep these prompts in a library to reuse them? So for now, no, you cannot create your own library, but that's a really great idea and definitely something we will be working on in the future. What we're gonna do is that today we are reliving our own library of template of prompts. This library is inspired from your own prompts that you're using in Folk. And the idea is that we're going to make this library super lively so that we can add as many prompts as possible. As soon as we have new one that we know they work well, we're going to make sure to add them into the library so that you can be based on that library at first. But then definitely the idea of creating your own library will be available within Folk. Another question from Bruno, can we use our own OpenAI account token? No, I would say no. We have our own integration with OpenAI within Folk. So you can use it. I mean, you don't need to have an account at OpenAI to use it within Folk. It's fully integrated inside of Folk. And for now, there is no really way to make your own integration with your own account at OpenAI and Folk. All right. Well, I hope this was great learnings for you guys. And I'm very happy that we could have the chance to chat for 30 minutes on magic fields and the different prompts and how you can write the best prompt within Folk. Go and check out the library that we just made. There are 47 prompts so far, but we're gonna go for more and more. And of course, if you have any prompts that you want to suggest to us, feel free to do it. You can add them in the comments of this webinar or just send them to us and we'll make sure to include them in the library. Thank you everyone for the demo. It was really nice to be with you and I hope you enjoyed it and I will see you really soon. Bye-bye.